Hello, welcome to Home for Every Season. My name is Maureen and I am the owner and the designer here at this page. Tonight I'm coming on with you guys for my first live that is outside of the 30-day challenges. So we have free reign tonight for a little bit anyway. So I'm just going to wait and see who comes on and say hello when you get here so I can see if my comments are working. And I'm going to try something new tonight. We'll talk about it when we get just a few people in here. I hope you all had a wonderful Thursday. We had a quiet day around here. Not a lot going on. No lives. So we're just kind of laying low today. Kind of resting up. Yesterday kind of wore us out. But say hello when you get here. Oh, there you are. Hi, Barbara. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope you've had a wonderful day. Move you guys back just a little tiny bit. How are you? Okay, so what I want to do tonight is I'm going to try a 3-tier cake, but I'm going to make it out of these little, these are called soft scallop. I believe that I got from Das Craft Boutique. Hi, Helen, how are you? Thank you for joining me tonight. Hi, Karen, come on in. Thank you so much for being here. So I have 3 of these. Well, I have lots of these, but I'm going to use 3 of them, you guys. And what I see in my head, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and do these in 3 different real pretty pastel colors, okay? Hi, Amy, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me. I almost said, hi, Crafty Amy. How are you? I loved your pictures of your vacation. You have come a long way. I had no idea. I am so happy for you. Wow, what a big difference in your life. It is amazing. I am very, very happy for you, Amy. You look just stunning. So, your vacation, though, those roads looked scary. I couldn't believe you guys were driving in that. Hi, Alyssa. Thank you so much for coming and joining me. So, I got today some new bling bling from... I don't know. Hey, Amy, as long as you're on here, is this your writing that says C30 on it? It's got this real pretty, I think I got this from you, but I cannot remember. This one, I don't remember where it came from, you guys, because I buy bling from a lot of different people. But I know that these 3 that I'm going to show you next, these came from Maria's Bake, and they're beautiful. Wait till you see the colors in these. So here are half pearls. Very, very pretty colors. And then we have some beads. Look at those pretty colors. And then we have this mix. It's a spring sprinkle mix. All that. So when you put all 3 of these together, they coordinate. You see that? Beautiful. I love them. You look wonderful, Amy. That was yours? Okay, so this spring mix, I thought, but I didn't know for sure. This spring mix came from Crafty Amy Girl. I don't know. Do you still have it, Amy? She is in the chat right now, you guys. She has beautiful spring mixes and clays also. And t-shirts. I get some of my t-shirts from her also. Hi, Kay. How are you? Come on in. Thank you for sprinkling me out. So the first thing we're going to do, and I don't know how much of this will get done, you guys. It is late at night. But I'm going to look at these colors here. And I think the first one I want to try to do is a real light pink. Let's start with pink or green. Or even the darker green. Hi, Bev. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me. Let me look over here in this pile, you guys. I didn't know what I wanted to do with you guys until I got on here. I have other things that I could do with you guys, but at the same time, I have a bunch of events coming up, and so I need to kind of be careful what I use and what I need to plan for my events. You might have some. Okay, if you guys are interested in this beautiful sprinkle mix, you can contact Crafty Amy Girl. You have Etsy, right, Amy? You can go on her page and look this up and see if she has it available. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Thank you so much for coming and joining me. All right, guys. So the first thing we'll do is get a little round covered with this real pretty pink. This clay comes from Mariposa's Creations, and it is pink. I hate when my 1,000-gram bags get that low. Isn't that sad? That's a sad sight. I don't like it when my clay starts getting low. Just that big. But yeah, nobody wants to see their clay disappearing, right? It's all for a good cause though, right? Pink, yellow, and green would be cute. It would, huh? That's what I'm thinking. Yes. 3 different ones. And I've seen people doing a carrot cake lately where they have 3 levels of, you know, like carrot cake. They have 3 levels of cake. And then they're putting like frosting and stuff in the middle of the 3 layers. And so, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. It's just the beginning stages of it. So we'll just have to see where I take it. I'll follow my heart. How does that sound, guys? I hope you've all had a great day. What did you guys all do today? Anybody do any shopping or organizing? I saw Lydia's has got her craft room being all organized. I was teasing her. I said, come and help a sister out in Montana. Looks like she knows how to organize. I can't imagine getting rid of all of your supplies. Well, she's not getting rid of all of her supplies, but that's the hard part for me. I have that train of thought, what if I need this thing, you know? And have you ever noticed, you guys, you don't use something, and then when you get rid of it, within days, you need it. And it could have been years and years before you know, got rid of it, and then boom, then you need it. But that's not good. How many of you like to drink pop? I didn't drink pop for years. I switched to Lipton lemon iced tea. And then after that, I switched to, hi Shay, how are you? After the tea, then I started drinking iced coffee. And that was all I drank, you guys, was iced coffee. I would make a pot of coffee for my husband and I, and he would drink half the pot hot. Then I would put half into the fridge and put it on ice for myself. And I got tired of it. I still drink iced coffee every day. But then my daughter introduced me to Alani Nu, and I love it. Absolutely love Alani's. And so I started drinking Alani. And that's my story. I love Alani. And then I started drinking. So then I wanted some pop. I thought, well, I'll try some pop. So I tried Diet Mountain Dew. I knew I didn't want Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi. I don't like the taste of them. I still wanted that sweet taste, I guess. So I tried Diet Mountain Dew, and I love it. If you guys do drink pop, what kind do you drink? And as you can tell, you didn't hear me mention water. Not one time. Bad, bad girl. I'm one of them girls that drinks water brown with coffee. Or with my Alani Nu. It's a powder mix and you mix it with water. But that's all right. All right, guys. I didn't use clay on this because I'm covering the whole thing with clay. And so it will stick to itself. You drink Coke, Kay? Regular Coca-Cola? My husband goes back and forth between Sprite and Coke. And then my son, one of my sons, he likes Mountain Dew Taco Bell Baja, I think it is. Oh, wow. You take 2 sips of Coke every morning, then it's water, half sweet and half unsweet tea. Oh, wow. Good for you, Lisa. Diet Pepsi for Helen. Helen, I drank, so my friend and I, you can see pictures of us together. When our first babies were first born, I only had one child at the time, and she had her little girl, and these children are, 39, 38 years old. And there we have our Diet Pepsi. And now when I drink Diet Pepsi, to me, I don't know why, it tastes like cleaning solution. I cannot get past that taste, and I don't know why. I don't like any pop, and I've never had coffee ever, Bev? Wow. Yeah, we enjoy our coffee here. We sure do. All right, guys, so there is my first layer. And I think what I'm going to do, I really don't know how I'm going to do this, you guys. You'll have to you're just going to have to come along on a little journey with me, okay? 0 Pepsi and lots of iced tea for Barbara. Nina likes Coke Zero. Lisa, you've never drank coffee either. Wow, you guys. That's not a bad thing. Coffee can be very addicting, I think. I know we like it. And now it's really expensive, I think. It's gone way up in price. But we both grew up with parents that drank coffee. Our parents always drank coffee. And so, yeah, we used to get the newspaper. When we were younger, we would get the newspaper every morning, and we'd sit and drink coffee, hot coffee together, and read the newspaper. Kay likes Coke or sweet tea. Shay likes Dr. Pepper. I used to drink Pepsi and went to Diet Pepsi and lost 25 pounds. Good for you, Helen. Just water or hot tea for Karen. See how different everybody is, you guys? We're all different. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. All right, guys. So there is the first one that is covered in the pink. All right. And then I took my rolling pin. I told you guys that I like to take the rolling pin and put it in these little dents where just where the little scallop is at. I like to try and put that shape back into my project, because when you cover it with the clay, if you don't go in there and work that dent back in, it'll stay covered up. So I just like to make sure I really emphasize that dent right there. So there's our pink one. We'll set that to the side. Hi, Tracy. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me. We're talking about what we like to drink, Tracy. What do you prefer to drink? Okay, me either. I can't, you guys. I can't stand water. That's why I put stuff in it. I do. I cannot stand. And our tap water, I actually, we got a new fridge just recently, and it has crushed ice on it and regular ice in the machine, and then the water tastes really, really good. So I have been drinking water here and there, not as much as I should by any means, but tap water in Billings, Montana, you can smell. Sometimes when I turn my sink on, I can literally smell the bleach that they put in the water. You can smell it. Pepsi and ice cold water for Tracy. They do. They do look like old-fashioned Coke bottles, don't they? Aren't they cute? Yeah, I have a whole bunch of these. I really stocked up on them, you guys. I'm excited to use them. All right, so let's do, let's find a real pretty yellow. I see one right there. Hold on, guys. Let's see. This one is firm. Let me make sure that this yellow will match this other stuff. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty yellow. Oh, it's mustard yellow. It's not your regular yellow. Let me take some out and make sure that it's going to work with this thing. It's got some dried out spots on it. I think it's too dark. I wonder if I have a lighter. Oh, I have a lighter yellow. Hold on, you guys. I do have a lighter yellow. I think it's from Crafty Amy Girl. Let me look. It is in my cupboard. I keep opening more bags of clay, you guys. Rose likes hot water in the winter and Diet Pepsi and coffee. Wow. So you drink hot water, like just hot water, Rose? Just plain hot water? Add some white, tone it down. I could do that, Lisa, but I do believe I have lighter clay. Yeah, so I don't like water, you guys. Not at all. I have lots of bags open. There we go. Here's one from Mariposas. This is a good yellow. I like this one. That mustard yellow was just a little bit darker. So let's use this one. Hold my little sprinkles up to it. I think it'll be all right. I do. What do you guys think? You think those will look good together? And then a green? I like it. Yes, Rose? Or are you saying yes, just plain hot water? Ooh, here's a really pretty yellow. Light yellow. Which one do you guys like better? Here's this other yellow. It's a light yellow with the pink or the darker yellow. It's hard to see that in the bag, isn't it? Let me grab it out. It's a really pretty yellow. Very, very light, you guys. This is a really light yellow. Oh, yeah. I like this one. Look how pretty. Okay, I'm going to go with this one right here. It is a very light yellow. Yeah, exactly. Here we go, guys. Yeah, I want to do these colors in light colors, not real darks. And with Easter coming, I'll need that yellow for maybe to do a little chick or a little duck or something. And I'm not ordering anything for a little bit, you guys. Not clay, anyway. Did any of you see that Jocelyn with, I can't say her name, Poudre de Fée, or however you say that French name, she had craft boxes today for $75 and included your shipping. Did any of you grab one? I sure did. She's out of Canada. I think. Maybe she's not in Canada. I know Nikki B is in Canada. I think Jocelyn might be too. I'm not real sure, you guys. All right, so now let's roll out this real light yellow. I've hit my elbow on that cabinet before. Oh my gosh, it hurts so bad, you guys. Terrible, terrible. All right, here we go with the yellow. And you guys, I'm just going to sit here and craft. So if you get tired, because it is quite late where some of you are at, I won't get all of this finished with you guys. I know that for sure. But I just thought that I would come on and craft with you a little bit. Because I do like to craft at night before I go to bed. But my bedtime and some of your bedtimes is completely different. Some of you are 2 hours ahead of me. Hi, Tina. How are you? Did you have a good day? I'm doing a 3-tier Easter cake, Tina. I'm using Marissa's soft scalloped styrofoam discs that I got from her. And then I'm going to make it kind of like, I've been seeing a lot of those little carrot cakes. I'm doing good. I've been seeing those little carrot cakes that people have been doing. It's a little stack of, I don't know if it's just stacks of clay or if it's got styrofoam in it. I didn't pay that close attention to their posts, but I did see pictures of them. I just don't know how they're designing them. But I like the idea, and I don't want to use my big cake bases. I need to save those for when I'm in events and stuff. And right now, I just don't need another big cake. It looks like I will be having my first live sale, you guys, on February 9th. It's so exciting. Let me look at this time real quick. It's February 9th at... Oh, I didn't write it down here. 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I will be having my first live sale. And I don't believe it will be... It'll just be my designs that I have made. All right. So if you've seen little things here and there that I have made and you were wanting to purchase it, be there at that live sale if you can. Or if you see it on replay, go ahead and message me. And if it hasn't sold already, then whoever claims it first will be who gets it. Whatever the items may be. Hi, Pam. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Oh, you did, Tina. Are you not feeling well? I'm so sorry. My prayers and hugs to you, sister. Darn it. It's never fun to spend your day at the doctor's office. Gosh. Unless you're the doctor. Even then, I suppose they don't feel like doing it all the time, right? After a while, it would be like any job, I'm sure. Hi, Janet. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me tonight. We're just doing a little bit of late night crafting, you guys. I'm just sitting here playing around. I need to just slow down and quit feeling like I need to rush. I really need to train my mind, you guys, to slow down and craft like I do when I'm not live. Because when I'm live, like right now, I'm rushing. I'm sure you guys can see it. I think I have to hurry up. And I don't. I don't have to hurry up. It's my live. I can stay as long as I feel like it, right? But I do. I feel like I have to hurry. But that's... I suppose I'll get past that. Your lower back is giving trouble again. Tina, I'm so sorry. Darn it. If I stand in a certain position, like if I'm separating laundry, you know how you're bent over a basket a certain way, or doing the dishes, there's certain angles that really bother my back too. My husband, he's been having sciatica. That's never a good feeling, is it? How many of you have ever had sciatica go down your sciatic nerve? Awful. Awful, awful. All right, guys, so we have 2 little cake rounds done now. I do want to put these little indents in here a little bit better. Well, Janet, you go ahead and go to sleep. You do not need to stay here. All I'm doing is hooking these little things together. I've got a pink one and a little yellow one. And I'm going to make this one green. And then I have these little sprinkle mixes that I don't even know what I'm doing with. But I'm going to be adding these to this little I'm just making like a little layered cake, and I really have not done that before, and I don't know what I'm doing. So you do not need to stay here. What clay is that? Which one? The pink one, they're both from, or no, the pink one is from Mariposa's Creations. It is pink. And then this light yellow is from Crafty Amy Girl. And it's a real soft. Amy's clays, I think, are a soft clay. And then Mariposa's are a firm soft. And then I have Glitz and Glue, and most of the clays I have from her are firm, but I do have a lot of soft ones also. I do like the firm clay more than the soft, but it depends. That's not true. It depends on what I'm doing with it, you guys. Because you use your clays for different things. If you're a fake baker, you know that. It depends on what you're doing with it. I did do more on my little doll cake. How many of you saw me do that? Did you guys see my doll cake yet? She's sitting right here. I added a bunch of stuff to her today. My upper back has been hurting since the car accident. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Helen. That's awful. Isn't it crazy how when we get an injury, sometimes it can take years and years to heal, if it ever fully, does? I'm just trying to make sure there's no air bubbles in this, you guys. I keep thinking I feel one. All right, so there's that one. And I'm not going to hook them together because I'm thinking I'm going to put white or something in between them. Oh, no, Pam. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. You probably have deep bruising. Did you hit your tailbone? Isn't it painful when we hit our tailbone, you guys? Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you heal fast, you guys. I was teaching Sunday school years and years ago when this happened. A little girl dropped all of her weight when I was trying to... she wasn't naughty, but she was naughty. She was a hard child. She was really, she was hard. And so she was being a little stinker in class, and I was trying to take her out of the classroom. Mind you, this was kindergarten. I was just teaching kindergarten, and she dropped all of her weight and wrenched my back. And that was many, many, many years ago. I think Azrael was like maybe a year old. Maybe, if that. He may not have even been born yet. I can't remember. Okay, I don't like how this yellow is turning out. Can you see me fidgeting with it? Okay, there's that. Now we need to do a green, and I want to try to find a light green, you guys. And I don't know that I have one out. Let me look over here for just a minute in my bags that are opened. Oh, I have this real pretty mint green. I do like that. It's neon green. It's the same one that I did the little bunny cake on. And on the camera, you guys, this looks neon, like it's lit up. But it's really not. In person, it's really not. But that is not the color green that I want. I want something lighter than this. I think I'm going to add white to this neon green. Let me look in here just to be sure. Sometimes I get nervous mixing some of the clays, you guys. I would have never known the difference that people say don't mix soft and firm clays together. Just tissue bruising. I'm sorry. Just above it. That's a tender area of our body though. Darn it. I'm so sorry that happened to you. All right, guys. I'm going to mix some green, some of this neon green with white. Just to... Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the white and just put a little bit of green in it. because that is a really pretty green. My house is so warm again. Ugh. Hi, Ann. How are you? I wish our weather would be winter. It's just not. It's like we didn't have any winter here. Hello, Christina. How are you? And I know people that, you know, have just been through all that horrible weather. They're thinking, lady, what's wrong with you? Why would you wish that? Because it's what we're used to. And Montana's weather right now is not normal. It was 60... It was almost 70 degrees today, you guys. In Montana, in February. That's not normal. And so I miss the colder weather. You know, you try to wear your winter clothing, like even just a t-shirt, and you're hot. It's just balmy. And the heat's off. The heat's been off. Vern, do you know what the temperature got up to today?
No.
Didn't you say it was supposed to be like 66 or 67?
I think they said it was 66. It's supposed to be. I don't know what the temperature got to though.
Yeah. Okay, I love you. All right. I'm working on a cake.
All right.
Yeah. I'm doing good, Anne. Thank you. I am. I'm just getting a little late night crafting in. And I know it's late and people are tired. So I'll probably stay on here, you guys, until 10, which is midnight. But don't feel obligated to stay here, please. Go to bed and get some rest. And I'm really glad that I mixed this, you guys. Vernon, look at it. It's turning out perfect for this. Look.
Oh, yeah. It'll be good, huh?
Isn't that pretty?
Same as that green, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys, this green is mixing to match this. I'm going to try and show you. I don't know. Can you see the... Look at that. Ah, we got the right color. Much better than the neon. It is really weird, Christina. Yeah, and it's so cold in the south, you guys. I mean, I joke about it. I joke about it, and I say that Montana's weather went south for the winter. Because it did. That really is what's happening. The weather that people are experiencing right now in North Carolina and Texas and Georgia, that's Montana weather, and we're dry. We have no snow. We haven't had that much moisture.
Not expected.
Huh?
It's not expected.
And it's not expected. My husband just said. It's like we're just...
By Tuesday.
What?
0.2 of an inch maybe by Tuesday.
He just said maybe 0.2 of an inch by next Tuesday. And that's just not good. I mean, all of our rivers, if we don't get that mountain snow, then our rivers will run really low. And our rivers feed into other rivers further down. And so it's just not a good situation. And then the fire season, you know, would be awful, awful, awful. So, yeah, I wish that we had... I wish we had a normal winter. And I'm inside. I don't go nowhere, so it don't faze me. If, you know, if it's snowy and cold out. That's terrible of me. I do miss the snow, though. And the bugs. I just don't know what the bugs will be like. In lilacs, we have lilac bushes here. And you need cold weather for lilacs to have a good bloom. That's what they say, anyway. They say the colder the winter, the more vibrant and the more blooms you'll have on your lilacs in the spring. So it'll be interesting. I'm watching them. I am paying attention to see if that is a myth or not. We'll see. All right, guys. I love this green, how it turned out. It is beautiful. Look at that. Isn't it nice, Lisa? I love it. Oh, come on. Little thing is sliding around on me. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty little cake. So what is the weather like where all of you were at? Are any of you in that real bad area that's had so much problems? So I follow the Shabby Tree and Barb and Wally, and her yard was covered in snow. It was crazy looking. I don't think that's normal for there either. And then I never understood, but I was listening to Debbie with Paper Sweeties, and they don't have heat the way we do here. Like we have heaters. They have heaters there, but it's called a heat pump, I guess. And then your hot water tanks, some of the hot water tanks, I'm sure not all of them. There's exceptions to everything, I'm sure. But there's no basements in a lot of them areas because they're so close to the sea level. And then, to me, that's crazy. I was like, what do you mean there's no basements? That was just foreign to me. And then the hot water tanks are in the attics. And the pipes are, I don't even understand where the pipes are. Somewhere outside or something. It was 65 in Kansas today. Now, Rose, is that normal for Kansas? You had a ton of rain yesterday and temperatures are warming up to the 80s. Lisa, where are you at? Where it's 80. And is that normal? What is normal anymore? I feel bad. I don't know, like snowmobilers and stuff. I don't know if they can go out. I don't know how much snow. I'm not up in the mountains. I'm in central Montana, so it's more toward the plains, right, Vern?
Yeah.
And so I don't know, but I have family in the mountains, in Missoula and in Butte, and they don't have snow. And that's definitely in the mountains there. Okay. Beautiful. I love this so much, you guys. No, it's not normal. 35 miles west of Houston. So, Lisa, is that normal for you guys then for this time of year? I don't know what's normal there. 35 miles west of Houston. Wow. And Houston's big. You guys, you can tell I'm just a little Montana girl. I've never seen a skyscraper. I've never seen the ocean. People are always shocked when I say that, but it's the truth. But I've seen lots of horses and lots of cows. My husband just said moo. Oh my gosh. My husband traveled a little bit with his parents when he was younger. But then when we got married and stuff, you know, we had so many children and we just couldn't afford to go nowhere. You live in Florida. And Karen, is your weather, you had the cold weather, that's right.
Have we taken a trip out of Montana together?
Yes, we went to Wyoming.
Yeah, once, twice.
Well, it's better than nothing. Hi, Jamie. How are you? You had rain all day yesterday. Overcast today. Never got out of the 30s. Not normal for South Carolina. So you're still getting the cold down there. I love you. Bye. I'll see you later. When you come back, will you bring milk for the boys for tomorrow?
Milk? All right.
Yep. Thank you. They go through more milk than you guys could shake a stick at. I told my husband we should invest in a milk cow. We should seriously get a milk cow. I just realized that my light is really turned, you guys. There. I hope I wasn't in the dark on you guys. Darn it. Houston Rodeo is about to kick off, so rain and cold will show up. Is that good or bad? Do you guys like the rain for the rodeo? Somebody else was talking about the rodeo. We have rodeos here a lot, too. A lot. Of course. But no, I don't like the rodeo. I feel bad for the animals. I do. I think when they chase the little calf and they rope him and throw him down on the ground and wrap his little feet up, I just think it's mean. But that's just me. And then, hold on, I got to grab a little baggie, you guys. when the little 4-H kids, you know, they do their animals, and then so little kids will do their 4-H animals, and then they take them to market at the end of the fair. And it breaks my heart to see those little kids with their little animals, and they're sad, and they're selling them, and I just think it's sad, really sad. It makes me feel bad for them. Kay says no. Bad for trail riders. Oh gosh. Well, hopefully it'll mellow out, you guys. Your daughter raised goats, Lisa? Oh. If I could have a little goat, it would be a little pygmy goat, the little tiny, tiny ones. They're so cute. And they hop, you know, and they just hop like a little rabbit or something. And then I think the fainting goats are a hoot. I think they're funny. I feel bad for them too, though. Oh my gosh, who wants to pass out all the time? I don't. Yeah, animals are precious. So what kind of goats did your daughter raise, Lisa? There's also what, honey?
A movie called Goat.
A movie called Goat?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't think it's out yet.
Oh. He said there's a movie called Goat. That's funny. Okay, guys, so now I need to decide what I want to do with this cake. And I really don't know yet. I think I want to take white clay and just roll round discs and put it in here. And I shouldn't waste my good white clay. But I did buy 3 bags of it, so I think we'll be okay. And it's not wasting it. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, if you're not going to see it, you know. I have filler clay I could use too. She raised goats, FFA. What's FFA? FFA. You know, where I'm at, it used to be that we had tons and tons of alpha fields here. Lots of fields. You could drive, and the outskirts of Billings was truly the outskirts. There was a lot of farm fields and things like that, and there's not no more. It's all full of developed housing developments. Oh wow, meat goats. Okay. I've never eaten. Isn't that what is that one? There's a euro or something. Is that goat? I don't know. I tried a euro one time. I didn't like it. I thought it tasted awful. Future Farmers of America. That's awesome though, because our farmers are so important, and so many people have neglected to remember that. Our farmers are the backbone of our country, and they deserve better treatment than what they've gotten over the years. Now, how's that sound like a Montana girl? Here we have a lot of sugar beets. I have a sugar beet factory, you guys, just right down the road from me. And that stinks so bad. How many of you know what sugar beets smell like when they're harvesting them and processing them at the factory? My kids and my husband think it smells good. My children, not all of my children, but some of them, they think it smells really nice and it makes them think of fall. I think it stinks. I think it's awful, awful. I don't like the smell of it at all. That's not how I want to do this, you guys. Hold on. Let me see. Guess I'll just have to use more clay. Future Farmers of America. That's awesome. Here, I'm sure they have Future Farmers of America here too. I know they have 4-H. here. 4-H is really big here in Montana. I homeschooled my kids, and so we always had different things. My kids did not do 4-H, but we always went to like field trips and things like that that had to do with 4-H. All right. I'm just going to bring this clay up in a little bit, make it a little bit thicker, you guys. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the white clay in between each of these. Okay, so there's the first one. Okay, just green with the white in between it. And then I'm going to put the yellow in the middle. Push it down a little bit. This is going to make a cute cake, you guys. It really is. So there's 2 layers. And now we'll roll out this other white and put that around. I might take a white worm and wrap it further around there. I don't know yet. Or maybe I'll put sprinkles and stuff in the middle of the white parts. With all the pretty sprinkles that I have that all match and coordinate, I can do all kinds of things to this little cake. It's kind of exciting. How many of you on here have made a cake before? A fake bake cake. All right, guys, we got about 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to turn off my live so that everybody that's 2 hours ahead of me can go ahead and get some rest. Hi, Vicki. How are you? No and hello. What did I ask? Oh, a carrot cake. Oh, my gosh, you guys. You made a carrot cake with spackle and fake nuts. And did you have fun with it? What did you think of making the cake with spackle, Lisa? I've made cakes with spackle. I love making cakes. I do. I think it's a lot of fun. All right, so now we're going to put this white one on top of here. And put my pink one on top. You loved making it. Isn't it fun? So do you do a lot of stuff with clay? Do you do anything with clay or just with spackle? Look at how big that made that, you guys. Wow. I love it. All right, make sure they stick together really good, you guys. It's cute. All right. So there is my 3-tier cake made out of styrofoam, soft scallop styrofoam discs that you can get from Marissa at Desk Craft Boutique. It was, Helen, and did you enjoy it? I haven't done a lot of spackle yet. I have spackle. Yes, Jolyn, you go to sleep. Good night, friend. Thank you so much for coming by and hanging out for a few minutes. My bee is on a 4x4 cake round. Oh, my bee is on a 4x4 cake round. Lisa, did you buy a bee from me? my bee is on a 4x4 cake round. I sold a bee to somebody. Was it you, Lisa? I don't think it was. Small pies, cherry, pumpkin, and apple. Cute. You know, I just saw where it was Ginger who had it. She went to Glitzy Crafting with Ginger. She went to a little, you made the bee, okay. She went to a retreat and they had a little cake that looked like it was in a little frying pan, kind of like a cast iron skillet. It was not real, I'm sure. But anyway, the little pie or cake that was in there, it was a cherry pie. And I think that could be, I think you could make a really cute cherry pie with the little hearts that I have. I have some right here. Let me just look for 1 second, you guys. Right here. I think if you put these little red hearts on top, like what I have on this this doll, and I wanted to show you guys that doll. Just these little tiny red hearts. I think if you put those all inside the pie, I think that would look really, really cute. Yes, send a picture of things you've made. I would love to see it. Definitely send it. I would love to see that. I want to show you guys what I did to the doll when I worked on her today. I added hearts to her, the back of her, all over. I love it. I think it's pretty. So I added hearts, and then I added gloves to her. I covered her hands. It made it look like she has, you know, the long, elegant white gloves that queens wear. You made it for your son's 18th birthday and was so stressed out because I had no idea what I was doing. Oh, well, Helen, I'm sure it turned out great. We all have a beginning, you know, and it's fun to make cakes for our children, I think. Yeah. It's hard, though. I mean, if we don't know what the heck we're doing, it's hard. But we all do something for the first time. You know, there's always a first time for everybody. Nobody is born knowing how to make a cake, so we all have to learn. I'm sure it was wonderful. But anyway, this is my doll. And then I put more on her crown, more little stones, her gloves. Oh, and I put the red, can you see the red rhinestones all the way around? All the way up and around. I rhinestoned that little middle right there where her belt was. And I rhinestoned here, and it goes all the way around into the back. And then the hearts. And I'm very happy with how she turned out. I think she's beautiful. So there she be. Anyway, well, listen, guys, I'm going to head off for the evening. Thank you so much for joining me. Tomorrow is Friday. I don't have any scheduled lives, but I will be live. And then on Saturday, I'm in a scheduled event with Adventures in Crafting. I can tell you the time. I will be posting that date. I will be on... Remember, I forgot to look again today, you guys. I apologize. I'm either on at 2 or 4 Eastern Standard Time. I wrote 2 p.m. on my calendar, and I don't know if that's 2 o'clock my time or 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So it's either 2 or 4. Or maybe it's 2 Eastern Standard Time and I'll be on at noon. I really don't know, you guys. Just watch for my flyer. I will be adding the flyer to my feed. Good night, Kay. Have a blessed night. Thank you, Rose. I love her. I think she's very pretty. You made 3 cakes for centerpieces for the 18th birthday party? Sounds beautiful. Well, listen, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining me. I will post pictures. I'll be blinging this up and stuff. And so just stay tuned. Again, on Monday, February 9th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be having my very first live sale. It will be my fake bake items. It will not be supplies. It'll just be things that I have made. So if you've been watching and wondering if I was going to sell something, join that live sale. If you can't join the live sale, watch the replay. And if you see something that you like, send me a message. And then don't just comment in the comments if there's something that you want to buy after the sale is over, because sometimes Facebook deletes our comments or loses them or whatever. I just wouldn't want to miss your comment, okay? What else? I accept PayPal and Facebook Pay and Venmo for payment. So those are some things that you can all keep in mind. And then as I get going with the live sales, some things might change. I might find different payment methods. I hear other people talking about what are some of the ones that they do. I don't know. But anyway, just stay tuned, guys, and you'll see. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Bye.